I'm gonna turn this on. Hang on. It's fine. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're checking this out on YouTube, this is part 14 of the Radiant Tale. We are currently trying to get just a minuscule amount of affection from Vilio at this point. Like, we have had no flirtation. There has been no implications. All we know is that he's an archdragon and that he eats fiends, and he's the only dragon that can do that because it's once in a generation. And what is this? A piece of paper. So we will continue on, continue forward. We are going to maybe get a CG this route. My thumbnail for the last one was the CG of them as chibis, because that was all we got. That's the closest we got to a picture. Alright, we're still in chapter 2, but this is technically the common route story plane, so I actually don't really understand what's about to happen. We're gonna find out. The next morning, I yawned, having woken up earlier than usual, and walked to the common area. Sephora was sitting absent-mindedly on the bench, looking somewhat sullen. We also get a lot from Vilio's point of view in this, so I guess it makes it a little more entertaining. Sup, Sephora, you thirsty too? I'm thirsty. Don't want me in with you. Did you even sleep? You don't look so good. Sephora, sometimes I hate you. Oh yeah, I got a new thing for this, but is it glaring too much? There we go. This is not what we're playing. We're playing the one that's up there, but this is so I can bring it closer, so this might be where I start putting them going forward. Leave me alone. I look like this because I had to see your dumb face first thing in the morning. Despite what he said, his backside was still glued to the bench. How about we grab some drinks? I heard cold beverages can clear your head. I handed him a cup of iced tea and took a seat right next to him. Are you making fun of me? Oh wait, where's my mic? Not at all. I just want to chat. Hello, hi Prim. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Reminder, don't include me in the furry art. I don't want to be associated with it. Do you remember when I asked you if fiends appear around Kultura? Yeah, and? I investigated on my own a little and talked to a number of people. Don't worry, I don't think they know who you are. I'm just saying my picture needs to be blurred out and or removed. You need to replace it with an OMG face emoji. I covered your face. Wonderful. Turns out the number of fiends around here have increased lately. Like I said, I didn't even screen grab that one. I didn't want it. Didn't Eon say he found a fiend in the underground labyrinth? Whoa, wrong button. I asked this straightforwardly. Needless to explain, fiends existed due to negative emotions, hence it was safe to say that recent increase in fiends was due to the dark emotions that people in Kotora harbored. I can't deny that. Sephora seemed annoyed when I called out to him earlier, but once he realized I wanted to discuss a serious topic, he listened equally seriously. Anyone can tell Kotora is in an abnormal state. My friend is devastated. They really liked him. I still like him. I just don't understand. You know, when they said sweet and spicy, I maybe a little taboo, but like, I feel like there's some taboos we just don't venture into, and I don't think we needed to do that. But so far, The spicy has just been hilarious. Hero J, hello, hello. I mean, so far I'm not in love with Cupid Parasite. Honestly, it's been hard for me. They even wanted to match PFPs with him. I don't know what PFPs are. When I asked the townspeople about it, all of them were frustrated.
そこまで分かってるのに、どうして誰も現状を変えようとしてねえんだ。
It makes me wonder why no one's trying to fix this situation if they know how bad it is. Profile pictures. Oh, I see, I see. Sorry, I thought it was like a PDF. I was like, I don't know what that is. Easy for you to say. I tilted my head at his words, then continued with a frown.
このクルトラは迷宮モニが民を導き、みんながそれに従って調和を保ってきた。
Leah, at times like this, you seem old. I am old. I am so old. Oh yeah, my friend who's a streamer was showing me a new thing and it showed him my analytics and I have 94% females, by the way, watching my stuff. I'm gonna lurk. I am stressed. I wishlist the 7 fucking wholesome games from today. Wholesome Direct. Thus, plus there's a woman-led festival on Steam. They showed visual novel demos that I already play. Oh, really? A woman-led festival? I need to know about that one. That's sad. That's sad. We were anticipating sweet and spicy. I knew not to have high hopes. But, like, the thing is, like, we liked the last game just fine. It was really great. So the fact that they went, I don't know, just so jokesterious, I just don't understand it. I'm sad with like almost all the endings. Gil's ending, Gil I wasn't looking forward to, but turning into Iron Man it's par for the course since a Bumblepig situation. So honestly, I guess I shouldn't be surprised they went that direction. Raoul's ending, his good ending is fine, but the talking lobster killed me. And then Peter's ending dragged. Like, they decided to go way and too far into details. We didn't need to know how long it took them to bring people back. It didn't have to be like another 10 minutes of dialogue at that point. I didn't need everybody's point of views. It's like they were joking with us. Yeah, they're just here making fun of us at this point. People here maintain harmony and order by following the Labyrinth Sentinel's rules. Yeah, I'm a little dying inside from it. A link. Hang on one sec. Try not to scratch my nose on camera as much as I used to. Don't save humanity, deconsentus. Honestly, like, the most annoying part was them going like, but wait, more people. Okay. Woman-led celebration, June 8th to the 15th. Welcome to the Woman-led Game Showcase stream cell. Our cell goes live June 8th to show off all the amazing games woman-led teams have been creating. Come back to check out the showcase and wish list your favorite titles to show your support. Okay, and it's showing the live broadcast that's going on right now. Oh, this is cute. Okay, Birth looks adorable. Love ghosties. Wait. Become a wholesome ghost, matchmaking and grow relationships? Hot damn. Okay, I gotta wishlist this. Oh my god, that's a demo. I'm gonna play that. What the heck? Whisket? This kind of gives Death's Door vibes. Interesting. I'll add that to my wish list. All right. Okay, this is cute. I like it. I like it. Flirty hates Peter's route, but she loves the spicy ending. You're lying to me. She does not love the spicy ending. Why would she love that? Does she love pain? A date with death. The devs got a girl love game in development. Holy snap. Oh, this game's 80% off, unforgiving. Okay, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Okay. Honestly, I want to get back into playing horror games again. I miss them. It's a woman-fed festival. I like that. No, I know it was led, but... Mail time? Like, this is cute. Okay. Okay, I've wished, liked, whatever you want to call it, like 3 things so far. That's so cute. It involved with a hot woman vampire? Hot damn, yes, let's go. We never had any problems with that until now. Changing a system we've used for so long out of the blue isn't that easy. You're still gonna follow your leader even if he's wrong? That doesn't make any sense. Well, that's exciting. Changing things if you think they're wrong. Change things if you think they're wrong. Why would you act against your own interests just to obey him? I emphasized my point. Sephora then looked at me as if he had found a fly in his soup. Not everyone can take the bull by the horn like you. Prim has become enraged for some reason. Buzz off, Sephora. Listen. I'll take Sephora's route over the last 2 routes we got in Cupid Parasite. Keep in mind that humans are much weaker than you, Lizard. I'm also now scared. I'm honestly scared about Radiant Tales Fantasy being trash right now. Gonna lurk for a bit. I will let you know about some visual novels, including The Girl's Loved Ones, with a hot lady vampire. Yeah, I want hot lady vampires. Most of us don't have the guts to stand up to someone in power just because we doubt them. Not gonna say anything and wait. At least we have Leanne. Yeah, it's true. Honestly, I like Jinya too, so if they do Leanne dirty, I'm gonna cry. I feel like they did Leanne dirty already. I feel like her reactions towards Leanne is like so blah. She's a young girl, right? And he's a hot person. I don't understand why she's not nervous around him at all and so indifferent to him constantly. Those with something to lose, they're afraid of for their friends and families will end up in as collateral damage. Does that include you, Sephora? Sephora didn't answer. Thalia is surrounded by multiple hot people, and she doesn't even react to how hot they are. Come on. Admit it. They're good looking. She's got MC immunity. Called being a blockhead? I don't know if that's true. He simply glared at me in silence. I took a silent breath under his sharp look. I get it now. Someone has to be first to raise their voice. Even I won't cause a scene if I look weak and on my own, but... I've got some news, says Asia with about 17 dots. Is it good or bad? That only means that if you can't do it by yourself, you gotta join hands and do it together with your friends. December 9th, is that Verche? Is that Verche? Asia. Oh, A Day Beyond Death, my bad. There was too much chat at once. Okay, the DLC? Okay, cool. You got me so excited, sorry. I was like, did Virtue have a date? I only care about Virtue? That is a fact. Let's be very clear. I don't want anyone to be confused. Unless they have talking lobsters in Virtue, I don't know what they could do to make me hate it. I was happy. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna play Code Realize in December. I'm playing Virtue Evermore. Get ready. Now I'm playing A Date with Death. She had false hope. Honestly, I don't know when they're gonna release it. They still haven't given me anything. Anku, my love. Yeah, I need that man. I need him. It's not a want. It's more than that. Which reminds me, do we even have anything on that? Also, there is a B Project game that will be on Steam. Ooh. I don't really like Virtue. That's okay. I love goth stuff, and Virtue is so goth for me. So goth for me. Still just says fall. Come on, give me a date. I need a date for that, and I need a date for 9 RIP. I just need to know. I just need to know what I'm doing, like when I'm doing it. Good morning, Ray. Asia is giving us updates because she's watching Live's news, and we just got a date for the new DLC for A Date with Death. It's going to be out December 9th. All right, that only means that if you can't do it by yourself, you've got to join hands and do it together with your friends. I'm also hoping 9 RIP gets a date. Zafora, you okay, buddy? Gets a date during the Idea Factory International thing that's happening in July. Isn't Kultura called the City of Harmony because its people love working hand in hand? That's Sephora's hometown for you. Are you being sarcastic? Hello, Buns. Hello, Buns. No way, dude. I just want to tell you how I feel. Which reminds me, speaking of buns and whatnot, I had a new photo for our starting soon and BRB screens, and she is making this the cutest thing I've ever seen. Let me download this really quick, or just I'll open in browser window. That works too. This is gonna BR. That's it. Look at this. This is not done. This just has the first layer of color on it now. But this is going to be our new coming soon, or starting soon and end screen. Look how cute they are. I'm in love. It's so cute. She made also, let me see if I can get it in the photo. Oh, hang on. I got it. It's gonna not fit. This phone bracelet charm thing right here, she put cabbages on it and bunny heads. So oh my god. And then we can put notes on this. And this is where chat's gonna pop up before the stream starts. I'm so excited. It looks so cute. Look at all the children. So yeah, she's been working so hard on that. It's crazy how much work she's put into that so far. It's so pretty. I'm so excited. It's lovely. I know, I'm so in love with it. Ooh, I got my pink hair this morning. It's on Discord. Exciting. I have to wait until Monday. I bought remover for it. The only reason, I could probably leave my hair like this a little bit longer. This isn't a big deal to me. But I heard romancing a dragon. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you look adorable. We're not twins anymore. But I could probably leave my hair like this a little bit longer. I I'm gonna cosplay Lynette at the Idea Factory thing because I made that top for that, and I'm currently working on the skirt right now. It's not gonna be a perfect cosplay if I'm being real. Just wait until you play Miranus's route. Miranus's route is the second to last, so honestly I could maybe wait a little bit longer, but he's still 2 routes away. So if I can get through Shelby and Ryuki's route next week, then I could easily do it the following week, and then it wouldn't be bad. It was where it matches one of the parasites. I should play him sooner. That's fair. If I did him next week instead, then that would make sense. He'd be the halfway point, honestly. That wouldn't be too bad. And that way I can dye my hair, because I want my hair okay for that thing, and if I do it too close, there won't be time for me to try to correct it. But I got this stuff that you put in your hair to help remove color, so I'm going to put that in first, and then I was going to do it on Monday because that's when I have more free time in the afternoon. We'll see. Just play Miranus's route first. I'll put a, what do you call it? I'll put a poll up and we can decide. Huh? They were supposed to be 8 boys. That's why I bought them. We're also going to be cosplaying Has-Been Hotel, if you couldn't tell by what I just said. Alright, let's see. Next route. I was going to say next route. I'm not streaming until Tuesday, so I'm going to give it 3 days. And then Sandals, Ryuki. I should be playing this game, by the way. Ryuki, Shelby. I can't spell Miranus right now. Actually, I could. Miranus, boys sandals. I'm gonna steal what Jay put. Sandals. Face spray. Money. Alright, there we go. That has 3 days on it. So, oops. Did it say I replied? No, it didn't. Okay, I got scared. So there. If you guys think I should do Miranus on Tuesday, I'll do it if it gets the highest thing, and then I won't change my hair on Monday. Kotora is the city that values harmony and treasures friends and families. What a great city. Sephora remained silent for a while, staring at me. Then he drank the iced tea all at once. Aww. I know you better than anyone, Lizard Brain. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to play him in the middle. Maybe he'll be the breath of fresh air we need from these silly endings that, like, hurt my feelings. That's cute. Oh my gosh. My sister got this so I could use it for, like, reviews, but I just thought about how it would work for this game, because they say it's showtime. How funny. I could put my ratings on it. Look. I mumbled to myself as I watched Sephora get up and leave. My sister's cleaning the living room, by the way. That's why she keeps coming in here. Honestly, you should play... Oh, wait. Beyond... Back to the... Oh, God. Anyone back to Beyond DLC? Beyond the Bet, I mean. I did not yet. I'm still not sure. Part of me is like, I can just get the game when it comes out. I really want to. I just like pins. Hear me out. When Touch Starved showed their pins, I have a pin collection. I have a pin collection problem. Here's my problem. I have 4 squares that are like, I wouldn't say they're 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches. I think they're like 14 by 14 by 14. I have 4 squares. They're full. I'm out of space. And I still buy pins. And now I have a box full of pins waiting to get hung up because I need to buy more stuff to put them on. And so when they showed the Touch Starved ones, I was like, hot damn, those are some nice looking pins. But I couldn't get them. They were no longer available. Anyways, I know you'd use Sephora. Look at me. I can't believe they have a 5,000 tier. I mean, you could put an ad in that. I thought about doing the one where you can get an ad and having an ad for this lovely channel in it. I thought that'd been cute. Talk about Balto had put Zafora in the worst mood than usual. There was no way we could put on a great show if this depressing atmosphere continued. So encouraged by the others, I decided to talk with Zafora again. It wasn't easy at first, but he took a cynical attitude towards everything I said. The person yesterday said you abandoned your duties as the future sentinel, but I'm certain that it's a misunderstanding. If you want to run away, you don't have to come back after all. I had no idea what was going on in his mind, but I had faith in Zafora, a friend I traveled with. He let out a heavy sigh. Perhaps he had finally given in.
お人よしだな。いつか人に騙されるぞ。
I've been scammed so many times, actually. Soft-hearted, that's what you are. You'll be scammed one day. A wary smile was on his face as he muttered that. Both of us then returned to the common area where Zafora finally revealed a heavier truth than we could have imagined. We've seen this before. Zafora's father was a previous sentinel. He was strict. He made him do stuff.
こうして俺はクルトラを追われ、情報屋として
His
各地
uncle
を
told
転々としてい
him,
た。
leave the Pride Lands, go explore. Then he came back and he was like, Dad, Mom. And then his uncle was like, haha, I threw Mufasa off the top of a tower and blamed you for it. And then he's like, whoa, really? And so he left. That's how I got
い
exiled.
ずれ奴の悪事の証拠をつかみ、立場を剥奪する機会を伺いながら。
I'm gathering evidence of Balto's evil deeds and waiting for my chance to strip him of his position. Needless to say, we wanted to denounce Balto more than ever once we learned the truth, except it wasn't that easy given that he owned Kotora's core item, the Labyrinth Necklace. The only way to sever Balto's link with the necklace was by using Erase, a mystic tool belonging to the king.
俺はこの旅を成功させた褒美に、
You
イレ
would
ーズの太
think
陽王に申し出る。
that perhaps, now hear me out, they would kind of always have a bullet ready for that thing so that when he borrowed it, they didn't also have to make a bullet. There should have already been a bullet inside. Just saying. If you've used it, recharge it. That's all you need. When this journey ends, I'll ask the king to lend me Erase as my
だ
reward.
から、今できることは、狂人事件の犯人がバルトだと特定できる証拠を得ること。
Which is why we should only focus on what we can do, obtaining incriminating evidence that proves Balto is behind the lunatic
それか
riots.
ら、ショーを成功させて、イレーズを手に入れること。
Then successfully finishing the show so we can come back later with
残
Erase.
念ながら、この2つだけだ。
We have no other choice. After listening to Zafora's explanation, we were more determined than ever. Zafora and Eon went to collect more evidence on Balto's crimes. Meanwhile, the rest of us focused on promoting our show. Citizens usually refrained from going out, but there was one event they always went to, the Sentinels Forum. That said, the four of us headed to the plaza on the day of the event. We split up. We're circus. Meanwhile, Vilio blew huge flames into the sky.
すごいお兄さん火を操る幻獣さんなの
Amazing! Are you a fire elemental fae beast?
ああそうだぜショーではもっとドキドキするパフォーマンスをするから来てくれよな
I totally am. I'll show you a more exciting performance during the show, so come watch, okay? Whoa! The little girl then looked up at her mother with sparkling eyes. Her mother shook her head helplessly,
ダ
though.
メよバルト様は外出を自粛するようおっしゃったわ
No, honey. Lord Balto told us not to go
迷宮森
outside.
のご意向に背くわけにはいかないの
We can't disobey the Sentinel's order.
でも見に行きたいな
But I want to
他の
watch.
子も行かないんだからあなただけ行くわけにはいかないでしょみんな我慢してるんだから我慢しなさい
Why would you when other children aren't going? Be patient like everyone else, are they? Kotora is a harmonious city where everyone gets along with each other. I know they always are trying to go along with the group, but not Now's not the time for that. Perhaps she thought she had to hold back because everyone else was doing the same. Because everyone else was following Balto's orders.
なんだ、それなら簡単じゃん。
Is that all you're worried about? Vilio took the child's hand, looking as if he had come up with an idea.
一緒に行くやつがいないからダメなんだろ。それなら探せばいいんだ。さあ、行くぞ。
You can't go because you have no one to go with? Let's look for someone then. Vilio! He took the child's hand and approached a boy around her age.
なあ、そこの子。俺らのショー見に来ねえか？
I just realized I'm 20 with Vilio. Look at you. You decided to look like a different character. Was it in general? Where was it? I'm already lost. Hang on. I am having all the sinuses today, and so... He is best boy. You know what? He really is. I like him a lot so far. We have Vilio and Miraness in stream. Honestly, it was not intentional. The fact that this was so not intentional just makes it funnier. Like, it's like I need blue for the end of my hair, which is supposed to be a baby blue, by the way. This is a deep blue. It was baby blue on the box, and the pink was pink on the box, and then it's just how it turned out. Want to watch our show?
でもお父さんが外に出るのはダメだって。
My dad told me not to go outside.
こっちの子も行きたいって言ってるんだ。みんな一緒ならお父さんも納得してくれるんじゃないか？
This kid here wants to come. Maybe your dad will let you if you go together.
僕だけじゃないの？それなら大丈夫かも。
I don't know if that's how that works. I won't be alone. I guess my dad won't have a problem with that.
よーし！
Noise!
これで二人目だな。
We've got 2 people now. Vilio, no. Just like that, Vilio continued to call out to other kids. Before long, many children had agreed to come and watch our
あなたが
show.
行けるのに私が行けないの。なんで？
Why can't I go watch the show when they can?
みんな行くって言ってるよ。だったら私も行く。
I'm going. Everyone else said they're going
みんなずるい。
anyways.
僕もショー見に行きたい。
I want to watch the show. Everyone was hesitant because they'd seen everybody else hesitating. Vilio turned such negative peer pressure into a positive. In no time, though, it's still pressure. Now they all wanted to come because everyone else was coming. As forceful as it was, Vilio's unbridled cheerfulness seemed to have changed people's minds for the better. People naturally gathered around the redhead. It's because he has red hair, actually. In the end, Balto's face distorted into a horrible grimace when he arrived. Ginio told everyone Circus had a higher status than the Sentinel since we were here at the king's wishes. His remark provided them with a sense of security as more and more people agreed to come and watch the show, and after that we returned in high spirits. That's right, Balto. You want to fight the king? I bet you don't. That evening, 2 groups reported that what had happened. The promotional team had done a good job using Sentinel's form to advertise. Meanwhile, Zephora and Eon seemed to have found some evidence of Balto's evil deeds. It turned out Miracu's perfume had caused the lunatic riots. The fragrance made mentally weak people lose their sense of reason. The perfume was made from the Miracus flower, a plant managed by the Sentinel. That was how we found out Balto's plan. He wanted to rule the city by instilling people with fear. I need Vilio in my life. If I have a bad day and then talk to Vilio for like 5 minutes out of nowhere, I'd be in a good mood. That's fair. Vilio is a dream, honestly. He's pretty sweet. To charge Balto, we need to inform the public about the perfume, but we don't have a way to produce any of that at the moment. As long as Balto was still Sentinel, we would never get a hold of that perfume. Basically, our only choice was to finish our trip and obtain a race. However, we couldn't leave this town as it was. As a countermeasure, we decided to... The people here feel reassured when they're connected with others. So we'll re-establish their ties with our show. Vilio suggested holding a show that would bring people together. With that, I decided to make Sephora the star of the show. He had always cared for the city after all. It's showtime! Then, the day of our show finally arrived. Each of us delivered a performance, but that wasn't all. My toe is trying to pop. Does that make sense? Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're just gonna not watch that. Yeah, he shows up, stuff happens. We talk about how the wind spirits are here for you. He looks hot. What a lovely time to be alive. A large, beautiful flora bloomed. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Exhausted after the successful show, we went straight to sleep that night. It's not like we solved all of Couture's problems with this, but for now, people no longer think Sephora is running away from his responsibilities. The city will surely return to normal after our trip when we obtain a raise. I stared up at the night sky as I thought. My eyes suddenly met Vilio as he crept out of his tent. Hey, Vilio.
なんだよそのじとめは。
Why are you glaring at me like that? Are you sneaking out to kill fiends again?
いやいやいや、違う違う。ジーニアに用があるだけだって。
We did it! We did it! Dora. Dora the Explorer. Boots something something. Explorer Nora. I have some business with Ginia. Really?
ほんと。前回はたまたま弱ってるところを見られたから心配かけちゃった。
My friends still going through the motion mans. They're losing it. Listen. I don't blame them. When you picture something a certain way and then all of a sudden it is ruined for you by one single CG, then honestly, I understand. I understand how they feel. I feel the same way. I also am in pain. For Willsies, I know you're worried since I felt under the weather last
そう
time.
簡単にどうにかなるほど弱くないから。
But
安心し
rest
てくれよ。
assured, I'm not that fragile, you know? How can I not worry? You're my precious friend. Ew.
心配か。なんか人に心配されるのってちょっとむずいですね。
Desho. It feels kind of strange to have someone worry about me. Was it as hard as when you lost it for Muku? Vilio peered at me embarrassed when I scowled at him. He then shook his head and shot me a smile before turning on his heels.
心配してくれてありがとうな。その気持ち、ちゃんと受け取っとく。っ
Thank you for your concern. I really appreciate it.
てことで、ジーニアのとこ行ってくる。そっちもちゃんと寝ろよ。
I'll be going to Ginia's place. Now you better get some sleep. No, don't tell me what to do. Anyways, I see you. I see you, Prim. My seasonal allergies are all over the place right now. I should have taken a Zyrtec before I started. They can't believe Gil's ending too. Why not? Gil was always a creep. Why is anybody surprised that he keeps her locked up at one point? Like, that is the least surprising ending we got. Perhaps he was telling the truth and he really wasn't going to exterminate fiends. My eyes followed him as a smile quirked up on my lips. Vilio is truly strong. I meant that both physically and mentally. Our recent show was enough proof of that.
この町の人たちは誰かとつながることで安心できるんだよな。
The people here feel reassured when they're connected with
だ
others.
からそのつながりを俺たちが作っちまえばいいんだ。
Establish their ties with our show. When we were lost, Vilio was the one who led us back to the right path. However, we can't keep relying on his strength. I mean, Vilio has his own problems. He was in a lot of pain when he consumed those fiends. I've got to keep a better eye on Vilio, and thus I made an oath under the starry sky. And I didn't get a CG in this chapter.
クルトラ周辺は魔物が特に増えたとアレストから報告が上がっていたが。
They were gonna bite, but after what I told them, I doubt it. I'm still happy to own the limited edition. I have the urge to make sure I get my physicals together. Honestly, Blurdy made me really jealous. I don't know if you guys follow Blurdy on Twitter, but Blurdy showed her collection and like mine looks chaotic compared to hers. She's got her books nice, neat, and organized, very clean. She's got her little figurines together. Mine's has, this is just nightmares. These are just little nightmare groupings, and I feel terrible about it. I heard from Alice that the number of fiends around Kotora has significantly increased.
やはり原因は不自由を強いられたクルトラ住民の負の感情にあったか。
It is all due to the negative feelings of Kotora's citizens after being robbed of their freedom.
ああ、どうやら現在の迷宮森は治安維持って名目で住民を支配下に置いてるみてえだしな。
Apparently, the current sentinel is keeping them under control to maintain security. Following our show in Kultura, I informed the king of the current situation using the chalice I bought from
公園
Virginia.
を通じて実感したけど、この町は正常な状態じゃねえ。
I could tell from this show alone that this city is facing a problem.
前迷宮森の息子だったザフォラにいろいろ話を聞いたんだけどさ。
I put too much lotion on my hands. Zephora, the son of the previous sentinel, told me a lot of things.
迷宮森バルトか。
Sentinel Balto, huh? Yeah, that jerk. I'm also still waiting for them to announce the limited edition for 9 RIP, because depending on what's in there, I might end up getting it. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of button pins. I like actual pins, not buttons, so. It's okay, there's beauty in chaos. You can always do a shelf redecoration and share with us. That's true. Like, this is my K-pop shelf. This is Cheonseong Jihi the Grays. This is just pansexual lamps, don't ask. This is BTS. That's BTS here. And that's SNSD. That's SNSD. This is Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Zelda. More Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's Yuta. There's Yuta. Oh, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. She's up there. You know, just having a great time. I cannot believe he killed his own brother and placed the blame on his nephew just to assume the role of Sentinel.
今の話が事実だとすれば到底放っておくことはできん。
Should you be telling the truth, we cannot ignore this matter.
アレスト。
Alist. Oh my goodness.
何かご用でしょうか。
We need a better look. I mean, honestly, I could do like a video on Instagram, but there's Yuta. There's Yuta. There's I forgot his name, the one that screams and has like marks on his face. There's Sukuna. This is Tokyo Ghoul right here. This is also all my Jujutsu Kaisen books. I'm also behind. I haven't read the last 2. This is Cheonseong Jihi. This is my favorite Korean band. This is Donna and Sunday. That's Stephanie behind them. But that's all my albums that I own that are theirs. Those 2 shelves. That's also Stephanie again. That's her face right there. But that's also my Saikuno stickers. I got a bunch of Saikuno merch. And so that's the stickers from that. Again, it's just a collaboration. So this is BTS. But this is also Castlevania. I have the Castlevania Game Boy Advance games. I own those because I became obsessed with collecting all of them. That's a Waddle Dee. This is Demon Slayer. It just keeps going. I can make a video. I'll make a video so it's easier to see, and I'll share it on Instagram for you guys. I'll have to dust them a little bit. I want my own collection room. These were shorter shelves, and then we upgraded them because we have so much stuff. The top of these is a bunch of Fallout stuff that belongs to my sister, because my sister's favorite game of all time is Fallout, and she has a huge Fallout collection. And then we both like anime, so the anime ones are for both of us. And then Zelda's technically mine, and then this is technically mine. "10 years down the line, I'll have a nice shelf for Otome stuff." Honestly, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think you can go to Target. These ones were not very expensive. I got these from Target. These are like knockoff Billy bookcases. The problem is they only have 5 shelves, I think they come with, and they're super tall. It really needs like seven shelves. And so we were debating buying just more shelves to fill the spot and hope for the best. How can I help you, sire? Do a thorough investigation of Sentinel Balto. If you find, I can Google it. I have my phone. If you find any evidence of him murdering the previous Sentinel, gather the security.
いや、待った待った。何をするつもりだよ。
What are you planning on doing? Capturing Balto. What else can I do, my guy? What do you want me to do, man? Let him live? That's crazy. 40. So these shelves were $40. So I got them from Target. This is what they look like on Target. You can get them in white or black. We went with white because white brightens the room, really. I want to get lights for it, though. Even a child didn't let him live? What? Given the impact a Sentinel has, the city will sink into further chaos unless we remove the source of the problem. We should leave this matter to Zafora, maybe.
あいつはもともとバルトを罷免するため迷宮森を封じるイレーズの貸し出しを王に願い出るつもりだったらしい。
He wants to borrow a race from you and strip the man of his position himself.
因縁もあるし、王様が直接動くよりはよっぽど適任だと思うぞ。
And he's not an outsider either. It'd be best to let him handle this rather than you. Burn.
確かに、王都が直接介入すれば、かつてフェルスがそうなったように、町に混乱を招きかねない。
He's right, having the capital intervene directly in this problem may leave the city in shambles like what happened in Ferris? What happened in Ferris? Wait. Oh. I just remembered what happened in Ferris. Sorry, it took me a second. I should give Prim the official title of King of Chat in Discord. Prim has been keeping chat alive. That's fair. Prim's been keeping me company, and I appreciate that. It'll be a different case if we have the son of the previous Sentinel revolt against Balto to save the people from his... Hit the wrong button. From his atrocities. So you're saying we can unite them without dealing too much damage? After a moment of silence, the king nodded solemnly. Fine. Let us proceed with this plan of yours as I do some behind-the-scenes work here. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's up to Zafora now. I muttered this to myself as I poured the water out of the chalice. His foul mouth aside, Zafora is a sincere guy. Kultura will surely change under his lead. This city will definitely obtain its freedom as long as the people are united as one. I had no idea whether I'd be able to watch this scene with my own eyes, though. Imagine the future of Kotora. I left the tent. Yay! Alright.
水の大精霊、レーベが築いた大陸西部に位置する愛と芸術の都。
These introductions definitely give a
オリエンス。
opening anime vibe. Located on the western continent, a city of love and art founded by Levi, the great spirit of water, ordens the city of water. City of love? Wait, water? Love. Water, love.
火の属性が強い俺にとって水の精
City
霊
on
が
water.
数多く住んでるここは少し苦手な街なんだけど。
As a fire element Fae beast, being in this city is going to be a real challenge for me given the number of water spirits here.
でもちょっとした理由もあっていつか来たいと思ってた場所で
But
も
for some reason, it's a place I've longed to see.
そうここは愛情深い水の精霊の町だからか住民も
It's a
愛
city.
を尊ぶ者ばかり。
Vilio, let me talk. It's a city where affectionate water spirits dwell and everyone values love.
けどきっと俺がその感情を理解できる日は来ないんだと思う。
I doubt I'll ever experience the feeling though.
だって俺はこの旅を終えたら
Because once this journey ends. ... Man, this dragon's gonna die. The hell you mean? Oran's the city on water was loved by water spirits. Endless surprises awaited me in the city. Buildings were built above the water as if that was only natural. People traveled by ferry. Street performers were on every corner basking in applause. And the biggest surprise was all of the proposals, right?
ああ愛しのエリアで君は僕の太陽
I'll love you right now, baby girl. I've been loving you. Oh, my beloved Iladia. You are my son. I would rather die without you in my life.
これからも僕の人生を照らしてほしい。だから
My dearest star, I ask that you continue to shine on my life forever. So please,
どうか僕と結婚してください。
will you make me the happiest man alive? All eyes were on the couple's passionate and romantic marriage proposal. That's the city of love for you. I heard they still stick to their old customs, lovey vows, right? Having the spirits blessing your relationship is truly amazing. We set our tent in the residential area and went to look around the city. We finally ended our first day here at a street lined with souvenir shops.
やっぱり新しい街に来たらまずはお買い物よね。
Shopping on the first day in a new town is really the way to
ジーニア
go.
はクルトラでもそう言って土産物を買い込んでいた気がするが
I feel like he said the exact same thing when we were in Kultura.
つうかよ、到着した初日からいきなり土産買うのもどうなんだ？
Why are you buying gifts right after getting here? Oh, since we're here, I might as well buy some souvenirs for Speria. I glanced at everyone before going to a nearby shop. What is he doing? I usually would have gone ahead, eyes lit up as I looked at all sorts of unique things, but seeing Vilio hadn't moved an inch from his spot had piqued my curiosity. Not gonna buy any souvenirs, Vilio?
そうだな。
I don't know. What's gotten into him? He did say that water magic here made him not feel well.
ん？どうしたお前ら？買い物行かねえのか？
What's wrong, guys? Not buying anything?
いや、今行こうとしてたとこだ。な。
We're going now, right, Leah? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I should get for
値
Spiria.
上げか。俺らが選んで買ったものなら何でも喜んでくれるだろう。
I bet she'll be happy with anything you give
悩む
her.
ようなら俺が探しとくから。お前は自分の分考えたらどうだ？面白いもんいっぱいあるぜ。
I can go look for you if you can't decide. Just think about what you want to get. There's lots of interesting stuff here, you know? I dubbed thee Poran, the king of chat, and Asia, queen of demos. If I ever have a question, I just ask Asia. That's so fair. I really don't know though. My eyes darted towards the storefront again. I did see some interesting goods there. There were heart-shaped couples rings, a beautiful seashell necklace, and a music box that played the sounds of waves. There are so many beautiful things in Odin's. An item caught my eye. Its tag read, "You can be blessed by the spirits." What's this? A Lacrima replica?
なんだ、知らないのかお前。無知ってのは罪深いな。
You don't know? What ignorance.
ラクリマはこの町のコアアイテム。ラクリマイヤリングの本体。
Lacrima is the
涙型
teardrop
の結晶だ。
crystal on the city's core item, the Lacrima earrings. J, ruler of clips. So it's like the labyrinth necklace?
そうだ。ラクリマは水の大精霊レーベが町の民に残していった品と言われてる。
Yep, it's the great spirit. The item the great spirit of water Levy left behind for the city.
さっき店員さんに聞いたんだけど、ラクリマの実物は町の中心にある水中庭園に飾られてるんだって。
The clerk said the real Lacrima earrings are displayed in the underwater park.
それにあやかったレプリカが定番のお土産として人気らしいよ。
The replicas are the go-to souvenir of choice. Oh. Now that he mentioned it, most of the accessories displayed in this corner were all teardrop jewelry. A gem that can make your wish come true sure has a nice ring to it.
ならちょうどいいし、どれか買ってみたらどうだ？
How about we buy one since we're already here? My body hates me today. We're already
願い
here.
が叶うなら、色気のかけらもないお前にも運命の人が現れるんじゃねえか？
What the heck, Roddy? A reminder, you fell in love with me so hard that you had your memories taken from you. I think you should calm the hell down, sir. Who knows, maybe someone without a single bit of sex appeal like you can finally find their soulmate. Who doesn't have sex appeal now? I took a deep breath as Roddy ran away from me. My soulmate really appear? I doubt it. While I was deep in thought, Jinya returned his hands filled with shopping bags.
ああ、ちょっとあなた。荷物持つの手伝ってちょうだい。
Help me carry this stuff. Sure, but hey, aren't you buying too much? Are those all
あら、
souvenirs?
何言ってるの。次にいつこの町へ来られるかわからないのよ。
Gosh, you're really bringing that up? We don't even know if we'll be able to come back here, you know?
素敵なものとの出会いは一期一会。欲しいと思った時が買い時よ。
It's not every day you get to see such pretty things. Buy whatever you want. Jinya persisted brazenly before turning his attention to the item I was looking at.
ラクリマのレプリカね。
Oh
定番だけ
my.
ど素敵じゃない。
Classic yet gorgeous Lacrima replicas.
私も一緒に選んであげるわ。どれが気になってるの？
Let me help you choose. Which one do you like? I'm not really sure yet. Design-wise, maybe the ring over there? See, the one with the yellow gem
却
around?
下ね。
Rejected. But why?
ラクリマのレプリカはね、装飾に添える石の種類によって叶う願いが変わってくるのよ。
You see, Lacrima replicas can grant different kinds of wishes depending on the gem surrounding the crystal.
今あなたが選んだのはシトリン。金運関連に強い組み合わせね。
The one you chose now is a citrine. It attracts wealth and prosperity.
だから自分の願いに合った石こそがラクリマ選びのコツってわけ。
You have to decide what kind of wish you want granted before buying a replica. I see. I don't even know what I should wish for. Love, health, wealth, or... Oh, among all the colorful gems, the one I picked up had... So pale pink gem is his eyes, and clear black gem is his hair after he eats a bunch of fiends. How does one choose? I picked up a small pendant with black gem decorating the top of the
そ
lacrima.
れは邪気を払い災いを遠ざけるお武士だね。
That's obsidian, a gemstone that drives away evil and keeps away misfortune. It keeps away misfortune. I peered at the item in my hand. Jinya continued his explanation. I want to give it to Vilio. I knew it might not actually be effective, but that didn't stop me. I'll take this
綺麗
then.
だけど渋いのを選んだわね。
The pretty vintage one, huh?
でもどうしてそれにしたの？魔除けの石だって話したでしょ？
Why did you pick this though? I told you it's to ward off evil.
女の子的にはもっと鮮やかで目に映えるやつの方が。
Something more vibrant and eye-catchy may be better for you. This is for Vilio, not me.
ビリオに？
Why Vilio? Seeing his confusion, I was reminded of something. Jinya scouted Vilio. Perhaps he knows about his situation. Can I ask you something, Jinya? Do you know Vilio always goes to the nearest forest every time we arrive in a new city?
あなた、どうしてそれを？
How do you know that? Oh, you see.
いえ、やっぱりいいわ。ここで話せることじゃないもの。帰ってから話しましょう。
Actually, let's not talk about that here. How about we save this conversation until we're back home? You got it, Jinya, as my eyes continue to water. I quickly purchased the pendant and returned home with the others. Hey, here's Jinya's room. Look at his... Is it alive? I am a little concerned now, actually. After dinner, Jinya called me to his tent.
さて、それじゃ話の続きね。
Shall we continue our conversation from earlier? Are you okay, Leah? It's sinuses. It's summer. Everything does this to me in the summertime. I forgot to take Zyrtec before I started my stream today. Shall we continue our discussion? Or maybe I'm just crying because of Peter.
あなたもしかして、ビリオが魔物を食らってるって
Tell
知
me,
っ
do
ちゃったのかし
you,
ら？
by any chance, know that Vilio has been eating fiends? Yep, it happened to see him at Kotor's
なる
forest.
ほど。それでビリオと距離感おかしかったわけね。
That explains why you're closer to Vilio now. I knew it. I took a step towards Jinya. He wore a troubled expression on his face, so I assume you also know Vilio is a special dragon and
え
archdragon.
え、知ってたわ。あの子が重い使命を抱いて生まれてきたことも。
I do. He's been carrying such a heavy burden since he was born.
世界を守るために魔物を食らい、そして苦しんでいることもね。
I know he's been suffering, eating fiends to protect the world. How is our love for Vilio, by the way? It's fine. It's fine. We got 5 more choices. He lowered his eyes, muttering to
ほん
himself.
とバカな子よ。
He's such a foolish kid.
使命か運命か知らないけど、見も知らぬ人間たちを救うため、茨の道を選ぶなんて。
I'm not sure if it's his mission or his fate, but why does he have to choose such a thorny path to save strangers? Why would you put it that way?
だってそうでしょ？
I'm about to watch the Women's Lead Festival and wash clothes others, so time for me to lurk a bit. It's fair. My stream's only going to be for about another hour because I have work again today, but I might stream Monday night. I usually don't stream Monday nights after I get home from work, but I think I might just to keep progressing in this. Am I wrong?
これだけ魔物が増えてきたのは、世界の人々がそれだけ勝手な不平不満ばかり抱えてるから。
The reason for that is next week there's a lot happening. I think. Oh gosh, is it next week? Hang on, I gotta look at my schedule. I keep forgetting what week I'm on. Let's see. I lied. It's the week after. There's a lot of stuff happening the week after. Who knows? We'll see. If I get some news, I'll put it in the Discord. Thank you, Asia. Thank you for sharing with us your wisdom. With you, I continue to download demos. I have like 12 on my computer right now that I haven't had a chance to play. Do you know why fiends are growing? Because humans are so selfish. They do nothing but
クロリ
complain.
スが咲かなくなったのは人々が幸せに貪欲になったから。
Chloris have stopped blooming because humans have put their own happiness before
そんな
others.
自業自得な連中のために一人傷つくなんてバカじゃない。
Only a fool would go hurt themselves for those people. They deserve their karma. Jinya must have been a tad bit harsh. Yet I couldn't deny what he said was true. It didn't mean I'd changed my opinion though. Humans these days are indeed selfish. They grumble about everything. They don't even remember to appreciate all the little happy moments in their lives. Because of that, they also forget how to make Chloris bloom.
でしょ？だったら
I know, right? So why is he? Our shows have helped Flora bloom. If be it people in Kalita or Kultura, they all just forget how to bloom that flower. It's not like they'd thrown away the feeling It's not like they've thrown away the feelings crucial to making it bloom. Genia simply listened to my incessant speech without saying anything else. I don't entirely agree. Okay, hear me out. This is actually my only complaint I have for the little parties. It shouldn't just be that thing blooming. It should also be the Chloris blooming, not just the Flora. There should be like tons of them popping up. This is all my fault. I didn't take a Zyrtec. Before long, he shook his head and sighed.
ああ、やだやだ。これだから若い子は。
Goodness gracious, this is why I hate young people
そ
these
んなに
days.
熱く語られちゃったら、私が悪い人みたいじゃない。
You make me look like the villain when you speak so passionately like that. You're not a bad person, though. My eyes then flickered towards the outskirts of the city, but I agree with you. It's just wrong to have him take all the responsibility when humans are the reason why fiends are multiplying. That was when I came up with an idea. How about we do more shows to ease his burden? Let's entertain every single person in the cities we visit and make them smile again. Can we get a camera off counter? We don't need that. It's okay. I'm turning it off to dab at my eyes that are watering and to dab at my nose, which is also watering. And it's a lot of watering right now. I'm like a faucet. I also feel, I might have a head cold actually. I was gonna say, I feel stuffy like here. Maybe it's not even just sinuses. Maybe I have a cold and I don't even realize it yet. That's right, I'm a leaky faucet right now. It's just me. That's why Chloris will bloom everywhere and the number of fiends will decrease.
そうね。時間があれば、それが理想だったと思う。
That'd be perfect if we have the time for
だけ
it.
ど、私たちがいくら頑張っても、旅をして回る範囲には限度
Trip,
がある
trip,
し、
exactly.
効果もどれだけあるかわからないわ
No。matter how hard we try, there's a limit to how far we can travel. We don't even know if the flowers will definitely bloom,
だ
right?
からマスタードラゴンは規格外ってことなのよ。
And that's what makes an arc dragon different from the rest of
何しろ
us.
形のない負の感情をまとめて浄化しちゃえるんだから。
He can purify all the negative emotions at once. Vilio is truly amazing. He's trying to save the world all by himself, even though it's such a challenging mission.
そうね。あの子はいつでも何をするにも全力投球だもの。
He always gives his all in everything he does.
ま、そこがあの子の強みであり、弱みだと思うけどね。
Maybe I should try to save Jinya for last-ish and then just do some streaks in my hair. And get a scarf so I can look like Rarity. Alright. You can say that both his strength and weakness. Jinya chuckled and pinched my cheek before noticing that I looked rather
いくら
depressed.
強くたって、本当の意味で一人で何でもできる人なんていやしないわ。
As strong as he may be, he'll need help at some point. No one can do everything
も
alone.
っと自信を持ちなさいな。
Have more confidence in yourself, Leah. Oh, look at Jinya over
多分あなた
here.
が思うよりずっと、あなたはビリオにとって重要な存在だと思うから。
Maybe Vilio treasures you more than you you think he does. Thanks, Ginia. Ginia looked at me quietly, his eyes sparkling. After a moment, he spoke again.
まどろっこしいのは好きじゃないし。単刀直入に聞くわね。
I hate beating around the bush, so I'll get straight to the
あな
point.
た、ビリオが好きなの？
Are you in love with Vilio? No, I'm not. What makes you think that? I'm just worried about him because I know how important his mission is.
ならいいけどね。
Alright then. A complicated look was on his face as he stared at me.
一つだけ忠告しておくわ。ビリオには恋しちゃダメよ。
Let me give you a piece of advice. Do not fall in love with Vilio. Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
ビリオに課せられた使命はね、あなたが知るよりずっと重いものよ。
Vilio's mission is much heavier than you can imagine.
何より彼はドラゴン。そもそも人間とは違う生き物。
Besides, he's a dragon, a creature different from
幸せな
humans.
結末にはならない
It's not gonna end well, my guy. Falling in love with him is impossible anyways. I tried to laugh it off by saying that, yet the words got stuck in my throat. In the end, I barely managed to force something out. I'll be fine. That'll never
なら
happen.
いいわ。余計なこと言ってごめんなさいね。
That won't stop me. I don't care if he's a dragon. I love him. It's just not. Good to hear. Sorry for the unsolicited advice.
私こう見えて、あなたのこと気に入ってるからね。辛い目にはあってほしくないのよ。
I know what I'm saying is harsh, but I care about you. I don't want to see you suffer. Thanks, Ginia. Will you hear me out again when I'm in trouble?
仕方ないわね、まったく。私はお高いわよ。
Fine. My rate's expensive, okay? Now go give him the necklace, please. I want a cute CG.
あ、ようやくお帰りか。ずいぶん遅かったじゃねえか。
You're finally back. Took you long enough. I like suffering. Haha! I've returned to my tent after our conversation. Roddy was curled up in his hammock, rubbing his eyes sleepily. My bad. I had a long talk with Ginia.
別に構わねえけど、あんま心配させんなよ。
I don't really mind. Just don't make me worry too much. Stifling a yawn, Roddy then turned his eyes towards
て
me.
か、聞きそびれてたけどよ。自分用の土産は買えたのか？
I forgot to ask, did you buy anything for yourself earlier? Yep, Ginia recommended
な
it.
らよかった。
Cool.
じゃ、
Okay,
俺は先に寝るぞ。
I'm gonna go to sleep then. I suppose he must have been very sleepy. My lips twitched into a smile as I watched the sleeping Roddy. Then I took a small bag out of my pocket.
人、
Don't fall in love with him. I won't fall for him. Vilio and me, it'll never happen. He may get the wrong idea if I give this to him now. I prepared for bed, wondering when I should give him the pendant. I want him to be there right now with a gift for her. Come on. Give me something. The next day, we had a brief meeting following breakfast. Okay, so what's the plan for today?
やっぱまずは今までと同じで、各自で街の情報収集だろ？
Maybe we should gather information like we did in other
そうだ
cities.
な。このオリエンスはクルトラと違って一見しただけでは問題点があるようには思えない。
Unlike Kultura, we cannot tell what kind of issue this city has at first
ま
glance.
ずはそこを洗い出すのが先決だと自分は考える。
I figured we should do some investigating first to find out what their problems are. And just like that, everyone was discussing which places should be investigated. My eyes then darted towards Vilio, who stood apart from us. Oh no, I'm extra conscious of him after what Ginia said yesterday. I pressed my hands against my pocket. I'd put the replica in and fixed my gaze on him.
そういえばビリオ、大丈夫なの？ずっと調子悪そうだけど。
Are you feeling alright, Vilio? You don't look so good.
心配するほどじゃねえって。属性の問題で体がだるいだけだし。
All the water's making me exhausted. Nothing to worry about. Auselia turned to me, seeming to have realized
もし
something.
よかったらビリオについてあげてくれないかな？
Hi, Dwayne. Do you mind tagging along with Vilio today, Leah? Why me? Why me?
待て待て。だから言ってるだろ。俺なら一人で
Wait, I
大
told you
丈
I'm
夫。
fine, didn't I?
それで倒れでもしたらどうする？言っておくが、俺はお前の介護をしてやる気はないからな。
I'm not doing the water counter on time. It's okay. We were chatting for a bit. What if you pass out? I'll die before I nurse you back to health.
僕がついててもいいけど、属性的にもっと体調悪くなるかもしれないからね。
I mean, I don't mind accompanying you, but I'm a water magic user, you know? You'll feel even more exhausted with me.
ならば自分が同行するか。自分はそれでも構わないが。
Should I go with you then? I have no such problem.
いや、いい女なら一人の方が動きやすいだろうし。
I'm good. You should just investigate alone, Eon. It's better for you. Where did you find this? Oh my god. This was just set beside me. What am I supposed to do? It's fresh. Okay. Vilio then took a glance at me like he was contemplating something. He must have realized he couldn't convince us he'd be fine on his own.
悪い。一緒に来てくれるか？
I don't want to ask this, but can you come with me, Leah? Sure. Sure. Baffled at the sudden request, I glanced at Jinya, who was glaring at me. He simply shrugged his shoulders and looked away. And with that, Vilio and I walked around the town together. Listen, Vilio, if you need to go eat some beans, I understand. Orange isn't called the city on water for nothing. Only here can you see people traveling by ferry.
南桟橋経由庭園入り口行き、もう間もなくの出港となります。
Ferry bound for the underwater park entrance via the South Pier will be leaving soon.
席も残りわずかなので、乗船される方はどうぞお早めに。
We only have a few seats left, so hurry and board the ferry. Wait for us, please. Come on, Vilio. Let's go. We're going to the underwater park. We're going on a date, Vilio. Do you want to be here? Vilio, you don't look happy. Vilio, you okay? Vilio. I hurriedly boarded the ferry before taking a look at Vilio. I know it's already too late, but how are you feeling? Are you okay being on the ferry?
ああ、南桟橋の先。町を出たとこに森があるんだよ。
There's a ferry beyond the South Pier just outside the city. My face stiffened hearing this answer. It's another fiend forest, like the one in Kultura. That explains why you asked me to go with you instead of Eon.
ああ、あんたはクルトラの件でいろいろと事情を知っちまってるしな。
You've known about my situation since the incident in Kultura.
他のメンバーにはできれば伏せておきたい話だからさ。
I want to keep this a secret from the others as much as I can. Oh. So this is not because he wants to walk around town with me. I mean, I should have
町
expected
に入
this.
るとき気づいたけど、あの森には魔物の気配がある。
I've sensed the presence of fiends in that forest ever since we got here.
人里に近い森は危険だからな。できるだけ潰しておかねえと。
Forest located near residential areas is especially dangerous. I've got to destroy them ASAP. That reminds me, something came to mind when I heard that said. I know this is kind of late, but when you said you were curious about Kalida's suburbs, was it related to fiends?
ああ、そうだ。あの時は結局、森には行かなかったけどな。
That's right, I never went to the forest there in the end. I shouldn't have called you back then.
気にすんなって。あの後カリダの治安維持隊が森をパトロールしたらしいし。
No worries, I heard the security forces there went to patrol the forest
カリ
after
ダ
we
の森な
left.
ら、オートに戻るとき、ついでに寄れるからさ。
We can always stop by Kalida again on our way back to the capital. He lightly tapped my shoulder and shot me a playful smile, reassuring
それ
me.
に正直、俺のことを気遣ってくれたのは嬉しかったんだ。
Besides, I'm glad to know you care about me. Vilio.
あ、でもあの時のジュースはもう二度と
I
飲みたくねえ
refuse
け
to
ど
drink
な。
that juice again, though.
微笑ましいですね、皆さん。
What a heartwarming sight. The ferryman chuckled as he looked at our
今日は素
direction.
敵なカップルさんばかりで、私も若い頃を思い出しますよ。
Seeing all the beautiful couples here remind me of my youth. What do you mean by couples? I scanned the surroundings. Everyone except us look like lovers or married couples. How
この
come?
船の終点、水中庭園は恋人たちの聖地ですからね。
I messed up. I was trying to take small bites. Heart eyes. Is it because they're a couple now? The Underwood Park is like the sacred place for couples, you
この
see.
路線に乗ってくるのは、もともと8割方が恋人同士ですよ。
80% of the passengers are lovers, and we're the remaining 20%. Good job! I took another look at my surroundings before internally screaming.
つうか、ほんとカップル多いよな。四六時中くっついてるし。
There really are a lot of couples here that's basically glued to each other. There was no way. I just want them to be happy together. Well, I don't know if that's possible. They're both a little dense. There's no way Vilio would have noticed my complicated state of
うちの
mind.
島じゃありえねえ話だし、なんかすげえ新鮮な気分かも。
This is kind of new for me. You never hear about this kind of thing on my island. Really?
うちの島にいるドラゴンって、基本年寄りか子供だけだからさ。
Why? But dragons on my islands are either geezers or kids. There's no in between. What? It wasn't every day I got to hear Vilio talk about his hometown. He half crossed his eyes as he spoke. Closed, not crossed. He didn't cross them. In a low, nostalgic voice. Why? Vilio grew up on an island located in the southern sea of Estotilia Paseo. It was known as the Dragon's Island. While dragons were born and raised there, they all left the island once they reached adulthood. They lived in various places around the world and returned once they'd grown old. Oh.
だから、成人のドラゴンは出産とか、たまに里帰りするときを除いて、故郷のパシオには戻ってこねえんだ。
Adult dragons rarely come back to Paseo except for childbirth and homecoming.
俺も実の親に会ったことなんて、それこそ数えるほどしかないしな。
I can count how many times I've met my parents on my fingers? Wow, once I read in a book that dragons don't form herds. Curious, I threw him another question. How did your parents meet then? You said dragons rarely see their families.
いや、それがさ。
About that, are you assigned a lover? Dude, tell me now. The ferry began to move as the bell chimed. Vilio continued as he gazed at the townscape.
二人とも年が近いし、子供の頃は島で面識はあったらしいんだけどさ。
That part was a little burnt. Both of them are close in age. They first met on the island when they were kids.
でも、お互いに知り合い程度の認識で、島を出てからは当然交流もなくて。
They were just acquaintances back then. They didn't interact until after they
な
left.
のに偶然、このオリエンスで再会したらしいんだよ。
They both met when they were in Orange by chance. Oh. According to Vilio, his mother was a dragon beaming with curiosity. She often transformed into a human and went to Orange because it was close to her cottage.
De, 人の生活を観察する中でハンカチを落としちまって。
One day, she dropped her handkerchief while she was observing the
偶
humans.
然それを拾ったのが父さんだったんだってさ。
And my dad happened to be the one who picked it up. Weren't they surprised?
ああ、すげえ驚いたって。 まさか遠く故郷を離れて
Totally, they never thought they'd
さ
meet anyone from the island. After that, he told me a lot about his parents. I sat there quietly and listened to him talk. That's such a beautiful story. Meeting an old dragon friend from your faraway home is a brand new city.
まあな。二人も言ってた。あれは運命の再会だったって。
They told me it was a fated reunion.
だから俺もオリエンスには一度来てみたいってずっと思ってたんだ。
His dad is a human. His dad's not a human. That's why I've always wanted to come to Orion's. Reunited by fate, huh? I never believed such things existed until now, but... His dad's not a human. Now I wondered. Against my better judgment, I found myself opening my mouth. I wonder if I'll ever meet my fated one.
ああ、きっとそうなるって。あんたなら絶対に。
I'm sure you can find a good guy, Leah. I hope so. How about you, Vilio? His dad is just a dragon. His dad is not a human.
いや、俺はあんまり興味ないかな。
I'm not really interested in that kind of thing. I'm not surprised. Such a shame, though. Waves rocked the ferry as I kept my eyes fixed on him. Just keep staring at him after you ask, I guess. We were too busy chatting to notice the ferry had reached the transit harbor.
南桟橋。本線は続けて庭園へ向かいます。
We'll be arriving at the South Pier soon. Then we're going to the park.
足元が滑りやすいので、お降りの方はご
Let
注
me
意
be
ください。
delusional. You're already delusional, Prim. You don't need my help. Please watch your steps while getting off.
さて、じゃあ行くか。ここからなら森も近いしな。
I'll get off here then. The forest is just around the corner. I'll come with you. If I stayed on the ferry, I would be the only single person on the thing. I hurried down the ramp and jumped onto the
そっちは
pier.
このまま町の調査頼む。俺も一段落したら戻るからさ。
Leah, what? What? Can you go ask around on your own for now? I'll join you once I'm finished my business. Before he disappeared from my sights, I called out to him, Vilio, wait. Will you be alright? He felt under the weather after eating fiends last time, and he already was not doing so well since the water mana is strong here. What if he gets worse? Vilio then answered in a low
心配
voice.
することねえって。前にも言ったろ？俺は
No
頑丈
need
だ
to
っ
worry
て。
about me. I'm strong, remember? Still. Right at that moment, I reached inside my pocket and grabbed a small bag I'd been hiding there.
ってことで、みんなには秘密な。戻ってきたらまず合流して。
To a comment one more time like that, I dare you. What are you gonna do? Ban me? You can't. I'm the only person that's unbannable. Anyways, keep this a secret from the others. I'll come find you once I'm done. Vilio, here, take this.
なんだこれ。
What is it? He looked confused when I held the bag out to him out of nowhere. When he opened the gift bag, a small pendant tumbled out. It's a lacrima replica I bought at the shop yesterday. They said it can grant any of your wishes. Apparently each replica has different effects. Oh wow, really? Alright, you want to go to Cupid? Okay. You're only gonna get 30 minutes because I gotta quit in 30 minutes. I see. Alright. I see. I actually have to physically change the game though, just for the record. I can't play my digital version, so get ready. You're getting your wish. I guess this is what we want now. We wanna start Ryuki's route. All right, you got it. Where's my? Yeah, sure. The voting doesn't count, so we have to start Ryuki's. Get ready. Also, you get to see I use a tool to take my game out of my console because I have long nails. All right, you got it. You got what you wanted. Let me change this. Just for you. Chat changed my game. I almost hit stop streaming out of habit. Oh god, okay. 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 You did a disservice. Yeah, look at that. She did
キューピッ
this.
ドパラサイトスイート&スパイシーダーリン
I was waiting for him to shine. We didn't even get a CG for
アフ
him.
タードラマK サイン F 龍騎
It's Ryuki, by the way. We're doing Ryuki's route because that was the original plan. I'm so nervous. The day I decided to catch a flight from Lost York all the way to Japan. I love Vilio too, but Leah just had to push me. As a reminder, it's because she's delusional. Okay, so what are we doing? I was told I had to change my game. Hang on, I gotta move the camera anyways. Listen, somebody decided to pick my game. And when they did that, they picked Cupid Parasite. So this is where we're at now. To lose the glasses? Okay, Prim, I see you. I mean, I don't. I won't for long. Hang on. I'm trying to change the base. And then my camera's back on. You're gonna, like, act like Gil? I mean, that's fine. You can do that. It's whatever you want, I guess. It's on Lose the Glasses. The timer has started. I was meeting Ryuki's parents to tell them... Oh my stars, hang on. About our wedding plans.
大丈夫
Are you alright? No. I turned to see Ryuki sitting next to me with an anxious look on his face.
足崩して大丈夫だけど
You can
正座辛いんじゃ
relax
ないの
and sit however you like. I bet sitting up straight is getting uncomfortable. Oh, I'm fine. I mean, I am here to meet your parents. Ryuki is... It's important that I sit properly.
でも母さんたち全然来ないし
But my parents haven't arrived yet. He was right. We had been waiting in this Japanese restaurant for about 15 minutes. My legs were about to give out, so I decided to take his advice and stretch them to get the blood circulating again. This stings. Seeing me rub my feet, Ryuki let out a deep sigh.
ごめん母さんも父さんも遅刻して一応向かってる途中だって連絡は来たけど
Line. Alright. I'm sorry my parents are late. They messaged saying that they're on their way. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure they're really, really busy.
まあそうだけどでも今日は結婚の挨拶をするって言ってあるのに
Yes, but I told them we came to formally announce our engagement.
二人ともいつもこうなんだよ肝心な時に遅刻してきてさ
They're always like this. They always arrive late and at the worst possible time. Ryuki didn't look happy, probably reflecting on similar incidents from his past. Ryuki's mother was a world-renowned violinist and his father was a popular model, so it wasn't surprising that they were busy. From the sounds of things, they were likely juggling work commitments too. I don't have anything planned after this, so I really don't mind waiting. But Ryuki kept checking his phone, growing more irritable by the minute. Ryuki, I'm really okay. I understand it's hard to get them both free because of their busy schedules, I assume. Wow, Leah.
ごめんあんたにまで気を使わせてでもせっかく日本に来てもらったのに
I can read. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you, but I did invite you to Japan, so... No worries. I want to see where you grew up anyway, so really, please don't stress. Ryuki's mother was performing in Japan at the time as part of her world tour. As a reminder, if you're chatting in chat, I can't see it. Ryuki's father had joined his wife since he didn't have a photo shoot, making it a perfect opportunity to meet him too.
でも、2人とも今しか空いてないって言うから、僕も急いで仕事を終わらせて予定を組んだのに。
Sure, but I refused to finish my work. What? I rushed to finish my work too, since they only had today open for us to meet. Well, Ryuki has been incredibly busy lately. Ryuki achieved immense success after he designed Emma Whitson's red carpet dress. His talent as a designer garnered attention, and he soon became known as the mind behind the women's fashion brand Keisaien Fin. He received several fashion awards and quickly rose to stardom with his displays during fashion weeks. News spread about him making his brand a headline in many magazines and articles, so it wasn't surprising that both his name and brand, Ryuki and dismiss. And Keisaien Fin became well known in Lost York too. There, I did it. I took the glasses off for 5 minutes. Leah would need to split the stream to upload it. I don't have to. No, I've done this before. It's fine. I just gotta list both of them. Besides, this is the prologue. It wasn't surprising that both his name and brand, Ryuki and Keisaien Fin, became well known in Lost York too. I hope we can talk about Ryuki's success with his parents.
本当遅いな。このまま会えなかったらどうしよう。
They really are late. I'm not sure what to do if they can't see them today. Hydrate. Ryuki was anxiously checking his phone again when the sliding door suddenly slammed open.
Ryuki! 来たわよ!
Ryuki, I'm here! Whoa! A woman burst into the room before I had a chance to compose myself. Mom? So she's Ryuki's mother.
またこんな派手な色にして。
Oh, you look so well. I'm delighted to see you.
やめて。髪型崩れるでしょ。
Wait, you're messing up my hair.
少し太ったんじゃない？なに？幸せ太り？
Oh dear! You put on some happy weight. Look at this.
くすぐったいってば。やめてよ。別に太ってないし。
That tickles stop. I haven't gained any weight either. Ryuki's mom was rubbing his head affectionately and poking his belly. Following her, a tall man entered the room.
元気そうでよかった。
Ryuki, good to see you.
父さん。もう二人とも遅いよ。
Dad, come on. You two are so late.
ごめんね、リュウキ。タクシーすっ飛ばしてきたんだけど、途中で渋滞に捕まっちゃったのよ。
I'm so sorry, Ryuki. I took a taxi as fast as I could, but the traffic was terrible.
せっかく日本に来てくれたのに、遅くなってごめんね。
I'm so sorry we kept you waiting after you came all this way to Japan.
大丈夫だから。頭撫でるのも、お腹つっつくのもやめてよ。
Can you please stop messing with me?
ほら、席について。
Just go and take a seat. With Ryuki's words, his parents took his seat across from us.
リュウキの母です。
Hello, I'm Ryuki's mom.
勇気の父です。
And I'm Ryuki's father.
ようやく会えて嬉しいわ。あなたが龍騎がドレスまで作ってプロポーズしたっていう女の子ね。
We're so glad to finally meet you. You're the girl Ryuki made the dress for and asked to marry him, right? Nice to meet you. I'm happy to be here. My name is Leah Mirror. Stretching. Upon hearing their introduction, I quickly straightened up and respectfully bowed to them, and they're gonna be like, nah, what you doing? I believed this was the proper way to show respect in Japan, at least according to what I found on the internet. I peeked up to check if I had done it correctly and saw Ruki's mom looking at me with sparkling eyes.
龍騎ったら
I'm
こ
so
んな素敵
broke
なお父さんとお付き合いしてるの？
You're so adorable. I never knew Ryuki was dating such a wonderful girl.
母さん
Mom!
ごめんなさいね。でも私たちは気にしないから普通にして大丈夫よ。
I'm sorry. By the way, you can relax. は？
堅苦しいのって大変でしょ？私の母、のりえと違ってこういうの私たちは気にしないから。
4 days. 4 days. Oh yeah, you're 4 days worth of streams. The thing is, Prim also redeems take off your glasses quite frequently, so it's hard trying to be polite all the time, right? I'm not as formal as my mom, Nori, so feel free to be yourself.
ええ。正座も無理にしなくて大丈夫ですよ。
She's right, you don't have to strain yourself sitting like that.
そうそう。ごめんね。日本人じゃないと
5K
きついでしょ？この人も苦手なの。だから足崩して大丈夫よ。
He's absolutely correct. I'm sorry. He struggles to sit with his legs tucked in as well, so you can sit however you like. His father nodded in agreement. I only just noticed that he wasn't sitting with his legs folded under him.
ごめんね。椅子のお店にしようかと思ったんだけど、ここ個室だし雰囲気いいし、昔からここの料
You
理
gotta
が
still Asia. I'm sure she has 100K. She's lurking. If she can hear, she might be able to answer that question. I apologize. I wanted to reserve a place with seats, but the food here is excellent and the rooms are private, so I thought it'd be better.
それに今私が所属してるオケの練習場がこの近くで。
Moreover, the orchestra I'm with is practicing nearby, and
私喋りすぎ？
I'm talking too much.
そうだよ。
Yes, Ryuki looked exhausted while his mother continued to smile brightly, and his father quietly observed with a look of joy. They each had a distinct yet approachable personality, which reminded me a bit of my own parents. Moreover, it was quite a sight to see Ryuki so flustered.
失礼いたします。お食事をお運びいたしました。
Excuse me, your food is ready. The sliding doors opened and a server brought in some drinks and lavish Japanese
こちら
dishes.
右から蒸し鶏とクラゲのごま和え、唐辛子の揚げ浸し、
From the
かぼちゃの
right,
茶巾と小餅あゆの煮浸しでございます。
steamed chicken and jellyfish with sesame paste, soy-basted fried peppers, stewed pumpkin, and wheat fish with eggs. They look delicious. Though I was unfamiliar with most of it, I could tell by the presentation that the food was going to be good. Once the server left, Ryuki promptly placed his palms down onto the tatami floor. I followed suit and mimicked him, preparing for formal introductions
じゃ
when...
あ早速乾杯をしましょう。
Alright, let's raise a toast.
てか彼女さん和食大丈夫だった？
Mia, wasn't it? Are you okay with Japanese food? Yeah, actually, I love Japanese food.
うん。納豆も美味しそうに食べてたし。
I remember her eating
大丈
natto.
夫だと思う。
I'm sure she'll enjoy this.
納豆食べられるのね。よかった。じゃあ早速お祝いしましょう。
You can eat
Ryuki,
natto. That's
婚約おめで
great.
とう。
Let's get started. Congratulations on your engagement, Ryuki.
それより、先に報告させてほしいんだけど。
He still has his spray bottle in hand. Before that, could we go through the formalities first? Ryuki cleared his throat and looked straight at his parents.
お父さん、お母さん、紹介させてください。彼女が、僕が今、お付き合いさせていただいている女性です。
Father, mother, let me do the introductions. This is the person I'm currently engaged to, Leah Mir.
彼女とは、 姉さんが紹介してくれた結婚相談所で知り合いました。
We got a CG,
元々は
guys.
僕の担当アドバイザーでしたが、大会後に仕事を共にする機会があり、
Did Vilio's game for an hour and 30 minutes and didn't get one, so you know what? She introduced me to her at the marriage agency where she was my advisor. After I left, we had the opportunity to work together
物
again.
事に対する向き合い方や考え方、僕のことを考えて話してくれる
What is her
優しさを
hand?
感じ、仲を深めました。
You sound so done. It's my eyes are watering so bad. Through our work, I grew to appreciate her perspective, and was touched by her kindness, which brought us
幸
together.
せな時も大変な時も一生そばにいてほしいと願うのは
I want her to be by my side for the rest of my life in happiness and trials alike. This is why.
結婚をします。今日はその報告をしに日本へ戻ってきました。
I will marry her. We came to Japan to formally introduce our decision. With that, Ryuki bowed deeply. I followed his lead, bowing as low as he did. They said I could relax, but these traditions held deep cultural significance. This was meaningful in following them. In fact, doing so made it sink in that we were actually getting married. We had promised to marry each other, but a feeling I couldn't identify back then was now washing over me. Ryuki!
よかったな、Ryuki。
Good for you, Ryuki.
おめでとう二人とも。もちろん結婚を歓迎するわ。
Indeed. Congratulations to both of you. I'm thrilled to see you two tying the knot.
父さん、母さん。
Thank you, father, mother. Finally, I saw Ryuki's tension, which had been present ever since he arrived in Japan, start to dissipate. His face lit up knowing he had accomplished what he set out to
じゃあ改めて二人の婚約に乾杯しましょう。
Also, remember the bingo? We don't have time for bingo, sadly, right now. Let's resume the celebration of your
ああ、
marriage.
そうだな。龍騎も20歳になったし、もう飲めるだろう。
Ryuki, you're 20 now, so you can drink, right? Yeah. Ryuki accepted the cup, blushing slightly.
じゃあ乾杯。
Well, cheers! And so we clinked our glasses together and dug into the Japanese meal. This is
美味しいで
delicious!
しょう。ここの料理結構海外の人にも受けがいいのよ。オケのメンバーともたまに来るの。
Yeah, I'll check out. The next stream for Cupid is Tuesday. Maybe. I have doctor's appointments. I think it was doctor's appointments on Tuesday. So I might not stream, but I might also stream. That was the reason why I was like, I might stream Monday to get Radiant Tale more completed. So we can finish Radiant Tale. So that we can stop playing Radiant Tale. So we can be done with Radiant Tale before the new Radiant Tale comes out in 19 days. And also have a chat with a friend about Radiant Tale who agreed to be on my channel for a stream. Talk about Radiant Tale, the game I haven't finished yet, by the way. Alright. Right. People from around the world come here to dine. I sometimes come with my friends with the orchestra. I see. It's really good. I continue to use the chopsticks Ryuki had taught me to use as I savored the food. We get it, do you? Ryuki's mother and sister sure are similar. Both his mother and sister were warm and friendly, showering Ryuki with affection. I also noticed that Ryuki shared his father's reserved eating manners and quiet nature.
何?
What? Nope, nothing. I couldn't help but smile seeing Ryuki and his father make the same expression simultaneously. I heard that Ryuki took after his grandmother, but now I was beginning to think he might be more like his father.
ところで二人ともどんな結婚式にするの？
By the way, have you two started planning your wedding?
え、結婚式?
Wedding?
龍騎のことだからあげるでしょ？洋風？それとも和風？てか、ロサンヨークでやるの？
I mean,
日本？
You're having a wedding, right, Ryuki? Western style, perhaps? Or Japanese? Will it be in Lost York or Japan?
それはまだ決まってない。
We haven't decided yet.
あら、そうなの。
Really?
そうだよ。まだ結婚するって決めたばっかりなんだから。
Yes, really, we just recently agreed to get married.
あら、ごめんね。気が早くて。ドレス作ったって聞いてたし、もうとっくに決めてるんだと思った
I
のよ。
apologize for getting ahead of myself. Since you designed that dress, I just assumed you had everything figured out. The wedding. I'd completely overlooked the wedding planning. Ryuki had only recently proposed, so I thought we had plenty of time, especially since Ryuki had just turned 20. But since we had agreed to get married, there was no reason not to start planning. I wonder what kind of wedding Ryuki would like. I glanced at him and saw he was deep in thought. Perhaps he was contemplating what kind of wedding we should have. I decided to ask him later when we were alone. Regardless of what kind of ceremony he wanted, I was certain we'd have a memorable wedding. It could be Japanese or Western. Either way, I was sure Ryuki would look great. As the meal continued, we enjoyed our time with his parents. Look at that. We already finished the first chapter of Ryuki's route.
わあ、綺麗。
Wow, so
あ
beautiful.
ら、リュウキ、十二一重が気になるの？
Oh my, Ryuki, you're interested in the Junhito kimono?
十二一重。
Junhitoe?
ね、昔のお着物みたいなのなんだけど、神社で結婚式を挙げるときに着る花嫁衣装のことよ。
It's a ceremonial kimono worn by brides at the shrine weddings.
きねー。ちょうど遊びに来てるときに結婚式やるなんて。
How lucky. There's a wedding happening right
あれ
now.
が結婚式なの？
That's the wedding?
そうよ。でもお母さん、あんまこういうの詳しくないのよね。
Yes, indeed, but I must admit that I'm not familiar with this. Hang on, I clicked on something and now I don't have anything on my screen. Whoop, there we go. What this ritual?
だからもし気になるなら、おばあさまに聞いてみなさい。きっと詳しく答えてくれるわ。
If you're interested, ask Grandma for more information. I'm sure she'd be delighted to explain. Okay.
十二一重。
Junhitoe.
日本の結婚式。
A Japanese wedding.
綺麗だな。
So beautiful. Cupid, the name of the deity governing love. This is the story of Cupid experiencing human love. It is also a tale that underscores the joy of spending time with the ones you love. Wow. A day had passed since meeting Ryuki's parents. Embracing the luxury of being in Japan, we decided to head down to Asakushi.
へえ、結構浅口の店も変わってるな。
Asakushi, Asakasha, I don't know how he said that. The stores around Asakushi had changed. You used to come here often, Ryuki?
まあ、浅口だけじゃないけど、おばあ様がいろんなファッションを見るのも勉強だって言ってたから。
Yeah, but it wasn't just Asakushi. My grandmother believed I could learn a lot just by observing different fashion styles.
日本の主要都市は大体回ったかな。それで街頭に立っていろんな人の服を見るんだ。
I started
でも
traveling
よ
to
く行ったのは
cities
銀座かな。
across Japan. I would stroll through the streets looking out for new styles. I was at Jincha the most.
掲載員のお店もあったし、買っている人を見ると勉強になったんだ。
I learned a lot observing people making purchases there, especially since there was a Keisayan boutique.
街を歩く人を見ているだけでも、これからの流行の予想を立てられたしね。
Didn't he have the 3 dots under both his eyes? Am I wrong? Did I remember this wrong? You can figure out the next fashion trend just by observing what people are wearing. You lived in Japan until you moved to Lost York, right, Ryuki?
うん、そうだね。だからそうやっていろんな街を見てたのは、
That's
確
correct.
か14ぐらいの時だったかな。
The last time I've observed cities like these, I was about 14 years old. He was always serious even as a kid. Being 14 years old suggests that he was in high school or middle school. He only had under 1. Okay, I just remember it wrong. So he had been fascinated by fashion and studying it since then. Well, I haven't been in the human realm for long either. About 6 years ago, while I was still working as Cupid, I left Celestia and descended to the human realm. I came here after arguing with my stubborn dad, who believed there was no need for me to intervene in human love affairs. That was when I met him. Ryuki F. Keisayan, my lover and the one who proposed to me. His sense of beauty was sharp, and he was known to ignore anyone who didn't meet his exception of beauty. But now I was with him. That in itself was nothing short of a miracle. I remembered how he sprayed me with mist when we first met. That's the first time we met. Ryuki was the problematic member of the Cupid Corp, one of the Parasite Five. He only cared about people's appearances. He was considered a troublemaker because he wouldn't acknowledge anyone who didn't meet his beauty standards. How romantic, mist spraying. Those assigned to him threw up their hands in frustration, earning him the nickname of the glamour parasite. Of course, he wouldn't so much as glance at anyone that didn't meet his standards, leading all the matchmaking parties to a fail miserably. I became his advisor back then, and I tried my best to change his views. Actually, I tried finding someone for him without changing who he was. I arranged dating lessons and marriage seminars for him, but they all failed, and he soon withdrew from Cupid Corp. So much has happened. Strangely enough, I actually spent more time with Ryuki after he canceled his membership. Instead of being his advisor, I spent time with him as a friend, helping him with his work and sharing meals. Then one day, he finally confessed. He taught me what love truly is. Ryuki taught me, a former Cupid, everything about love.
Nani?
What? He blushed as he caught me staring at him. He was making an expression he never used to make when we first met. Ryuki was strict, both with himself and others, and always seemed to look down on everyone and everything. But now his expression had softened, and just seeing him like that brought a smile to my face. Nothing. I was just thinking about how much you've changed since we first met, Ryuki.
はぁ？別に、そんなに変わってないでしょ。
Really? I don't think I've changed that much.
まあ、あんたは可愛くなったけど。
But you, on the other hand, have become much cuter. Ryuki mumbled, blushing, but actually nothing about me had changed. The way Ryuki perceived things now made me seem cuter to him. He learned the meaning of love. Thanks, Ryuki.
ほら、それより、日本で食べたいものがあるって言ってなかった？
Didn't you mention wanting to eat something specific in Japan? Ryuki changed the subject, trying to mask his embarrassment, but his red ears gave him away. I love him for now. We don't know what happens next.
せっかく浅口にいるんだし、あんたが行きたいところに行くよ。
We're in Asakushi, so we'll go wherever you want. What I wanted to eat was... I'm just gonna switch pages, because Dumplings with whipped cream. Oh, that's right. I want to try those whipped cream topped dumplings I saw on Instagram.
はぁ？団子にクリーム？何それ？そんなのがあるの？
Whipped cream on dumplings? I've never heard of them before. Huh? Isn't it Japanese food?
団子は確かにそうかもしれないけど。
He's saying dango, not dumplings.
あんたが食べたいなら。
We do have dumplings here, but I've never mind, as long as you want them.
ほら、食べに行こう。
Let's go then. Okay. So good. With Leah by my side, we walked through Asakushi to the store.
ほんと、相変わらずだな。
She's the same as always. Is she though? Is she? What is she? Sweets with peanuts. You allergic to peanuts? I know. I saw some sweets made with peanuts on Instagram. I heard they're made from rice.
ああ、浅口定番の嵐ならしね。それなら、あっちにある老舗で買うといいよ。味もいろいろあるはずだから。
Are you talking about Ashikushi's famous Arashi, Nadashi. We can try that store over there. They have a variety of flavors. Spicy.
ほら、買いに行こう。僕も子供の頃に食べて以来だし、久々に食べたい。
Let's go. I haven't been there since I was a kid, so I'm looking forward to it. The backgrounds are so colorful. Yeah, I really like the new backgrounds they made for this game. It really matches the old ones. So good and crunchy.
硬いよね。初めて食べた時はみんなそう言うよ。
Sure is, isn't it? That's how everyone reacts when they try it for the first time. With Leah by my side, we were walking through Asakushi to the store.
ほんと。
We hit the
相変わ
2-hour
らずだな。
mark. Yeah, it's time for me to end stream. I gotta go get ready for work. Yeah. Shush, 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 shush. Alright, and then we'll do one more here, just so we have where we're gonna pick back up on, even though it's the same spot. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We had a little bit of Radiant Hell and a little bit of Cupid Parasite to wash it down. And all it cost was 10k. And let's see if there is anybody to raid right now. There might be people streaming games right now. It is early. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. I stream about 3 times a week if you want to catch me on Twitch, that's the word, and see what's going on. There is somebody playing Cupid Parasite right now. Awesome, awesome. This is someone I just started following because I went around looking for people. This is Trimazon. I've never rated them before and I don't know them personally, so just as a warning, be prepared. Alright guys, thank you guys. I hope you have a lovely day. As always, if you want to see more, don't forget to check out the VODs on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye bye!